So here I'm going to show you how to do this homework problem. So in this bar graph here, they showed you how many people per 100 who can spell these words. So if you look at the vertical scale, that's the words. If you look at the horizontal scale, that's the number of people per 100 who can spell each of those words. So in part A, they want you to estimate the number of people per 100 who spelled weird correctly. So look at the length of this horizontal bar. And it is between, kind of halfway between 80 and 90. So they want you to run to the nearest 5. So if you take a look at the length of the first bar, it's closer to 85. So the answer to part A is 85. Now let's look at part B. Part B says, in a group consisting of 8,723 randomly selected people, and they want us to estimate how many more people can spell weird than inoculate. From part A, we already know how many people per 100 can spell weird. That's 85, right? So 85 per 100 can spell weird correctly. So that is exactly 85%. Okay? And we can also find how many people who can spell inoculate correctly per 100. Now let's take a look how many people per 100 can spell inoculate correctly. Look at the last bar here. And the length of this bar is between 10 and 20, so maybe 16. So if we round 16 to the nearest 5, then that will be 15. So that means 15 per 100 people can spell inoculate correctly. If we use a percentage to denote this, then we can say 15% of people can spell inoculate correctly. So now we have 85% of people who can spell weird correctly. And we have 15% of people who can spell inoculate correctly. So if we take away 15% from the 85%, then we get 70%. So how do we understand this 70%? So actually 70% means 70% more people can spell weird than inoculate. So now let's go back to part B. So in part B, they want us to estimate how many more people can correctly spell weird than inoculate out of these many randomly selected people. Since they only want to estimate, so that means they want us to find the answer without using a calculator. So first, we're gonna estimate the 8,723. So we can round this number to the nearest 1,000, so which would be 9,000. And we already calculated 70% more people can spell weird than inoculate. So 70% of 9,000, so we multiply the 70% to the 9,000, so that will give us 6,300. So roughly 6,300 more people can spell weird than inoculate in this group.